I still like Necalli
bro.
more. Yeah, I definitely like Necalli more than Urian still.
I do too. I think a lot of people wouldn't say that, though. I think a lot of people put Urian over Necalli right now.
It's just, you know, with the current meta right now, not everybody is used to Aegis Reflector defense. Not a lot of people have been able to put that in the lab. And you kind of see it. It's evident. A lot of people would still fall for EX Tackle's second Aegis. You know, Sajam talks about it all the time. Hashtag it's not safe.
It's not safe.
So a lot of people just haven't put the time in the lab to defend against Aegis Reflector. And I feel like that's his only comeback back.
But I just suggest a crossover going with the Necalli pick here against Birdie, and oh my goodness, zonked him right out of there.
Yeah, that is his specialty. MENARD has taken plenty of Japanese players down with that move alone. I've seen it in person.
He sounds so happy about it.
It's so sick. The way he utilizes the bullhorn is amazing. And his whiff punish is already on point.
Oh, surprise.
With MENARD, it's never a surprise.
It's always there.
You have to expect
it's
that.
Always coming.
As soon as he builds meter, you know he's going to be a nut.
Gosh, this is going to do so much.
That's a stun or a kill for that matter. MENARD already putting himself on the board on the first round.
Didn't even have V-trigger. So much damage.
It was so demoralizing to get hit with all that pressure from all those normals, all those different options that MENARD presents to the table.
Wow, look, he already built a 1-bar V-gate just with those ground pounds right there. Big jump in Fierce.
And with that toy intact. Is he going to keep it on?
Oh, he wants to.
I would like it. Anti-airs? Yes, he has. He spends the meter very wisely.
Keep the hat.
He's keeping it.
Oh, no!
Swing and a miss. I like that choice. Anti-air with the down forward Fierce.
Oh, gosh.
Headbutt.
We're all caught up.
He does it again.
Look at the stun bar.
That could potentially be death for crossover. It is. That is a ton of damage.
Goodness.
Look at all that red. That is nearly 45%.
So, tier list wise, where does Birdie?
You know, damage-wise, Birdie
damage-wise, tier list
100%.
Wise, stun-wise, that was ridiculous.
A threat.
You know, tiny crown-wise, Birdie's looking pretty hot here.
You know, Steve Harvey-wise, it's definitely looking pretty similar. That's definitely kind of calling it close. Excuse me. Can't even speak English. But again, let's talk about the match. You know, MENARD made it pretty ambiguous for crossover to even make any kind of reads.
That was ridiculous. The command grabs that he hit were just like such big chunks of damage, and the one when he did them back to back, the EX command grabs, I did not expect that stun to happen. I'm not sure that crossover expected to get stunned out of it, but it did. You know, and so I think that's. I mean, I don't know how much experience he has against MENARD. You said they've played a couple times in the past.
A million and a half, I wouldn't doubt it.
A billion times? I mean, he's probably familiar with that. I mean, it's kind of surprising that he would get hit by that back-to-back EX command grab.
I feel like at this point between these two individuals, it turns down to rock, paper, scissors, only because you think about character to character. Okay, we've studied that. Then you learn certain matchups or whatever. You learn character versus player. Okay, we've learned that too. Now it's just straight up player to player because these guys have been practicing for so long together.
The last time you saw crossover and you said that he beat MENARD, was that with Necalli?
That was with Necalli.
Okay. So that's why he's going back to Necalli, obviously, because that's what worked for him last time. But maybe this time he might have to bring out the Urian again, man. You never know.
If he does, he has to do it now. This has to be the game where he does it. If it's Necalli, he's sticking with Necalli.
Well, here it is. Necalli coming back for him in Game 2. Let's see how things go for him. That did not start off well. You know, he did have a good strategy of using the ground pounds to build up the V meter early, but he never got to pop the trigger. Not once. So let's see if we can actually get to activate that trigger. Otherwise, those ground pounds going to be kind of ineffective, as we saw in the first game.
Yeah, we haven't even seen any defense or any opportunities for defense for crossover because it's all been command grabs on Mena's behalf. Already out the gate. Swinging for the fences, both players. Nice call on that. MENARD, he's just so ambiguous. How do you stop a madman?
Man, he is solid.
He tried it, yeah, a little bit too early. Cross over, gonna bring that back around here.
And the wake up jab worked out with crossover. But man, look at these neutral jumps out of Mena. What if he's looking for the ground pounds or if he's looking for this guidance?
A lot of that we like to call active defense. A lot of movement, but a lot of button presses just to kind of catch all buffers too.
Sure. Wow, speaking of buffers. Oh my god.
That is gonna be it. Yeah, MENARD fishing and caught a big one.
Man, his birdie is absolutely bananas.
It's pretty insane. I have to admit, like, I've played him in a set. I played him in tournament.
How'd you do?
Terrible. He bodied me 4 rounds straight. But in the set, I couldn't even get 1 round either way because he keeps his mix-ups so fresh. It's hard to train him, and he's so hard to read.
Man, I love that he even put a little bit of V-meter in there.
Had to do it. Crossover RD was definitely on the ropes there. Had to use that EX to get off him.
Well, at least this game has got to activate his V-trigger.
Oh, wow. Max distance sweep. It's so beautiful to see. This is some Street Fighter. This is some Street Fighter that I like to see.
On the internet, Vicious. On the internet. MENARD, fantastic.
This makes me want to play so bad. You got 2 games already for MENARD. Crossover RD hasn't found a solid answer for himself yet.
Watching this set, it's hard for me to believe that Crossover has defeated MENARD in the past. This is just total domination. 4 rounds straight. Total beatdown every round.
Maybe they take turns. They're like, you know, you beat me last time. I think it's my turn to get these points.
We don't allow that in the CPT, Vicious.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So you gotta make it
straight out ban you for life.
You definitely gotta make it count, Crossover. You can't just let him run you over. Nice call there. The max distance stands strong, getting that buffer going.
Yeah, MENARD is not letting Crossover approach.
I like that. Way to call out too. MENARD is so efficient with those sweeps.
And he's ready with the anti-airs. No punch on the sweep that time from Crossover side.
I feel like it's a little too meaty to punish sometimes. The way he's been using its max distance and its meaty.
Yeah, the max distance part for sure.
Oh my goodness.
How much damage?
One more. All he had to do was get a meaty.
The trigger?
There it is. This? Corner carry. Tons of damage. Oh, he went for it.
Zonk.
That's all he needed. It's such a risk too, because if that were blocked, that would have been death. But MENARD, he's been so dominant with it. He doesn't have to.
He's 5 rounds straight. He definitely has the reads on Crossover at this point.
Crossover RD finally making moves here, trying to find an opening.
Anti-air. And MENARD has been so good about the anti-airs. Here comes some command grabs, though, from Crossover. This is something we haven't seen from him yet. Looking for stun here.
Ooh,
got it.
I like that. MENARD went for the jump back 2 times in a row. Thought Crossover was going to go for 2 command grabs, but he stuck to his guns on the meaty.
And Crossover finally getting around on the board.
That just looks like it hurts. I gotta.
Snowman?
Yeah, that's got to be heavy.
It's probably pretty heavy. Snow's not light. But here we go. Still set point for MENARD, and he's got full meter to work with here.
I like it. Crossover is just kind of taking his time. Oh, that max distance sweep again. You need to back up a little bit, my friend.
It is so good. I mean, he's trying to get out of it, but no, look, now he's trapped in the corner. Stun bar is rising. Oh, that's going to be stun.
Yeah. So, again, MENARD is going to go for a really high damage combo here. Keep him in front. Got the EX uppercut. Crossover? Yeah, he sniffed it out. But is it going to be too late, Rick?
I don't know. He's still working on getting that meter up.
What? Oh, from downtown. Yeah, he got that bull rush. Caught Crossover slipping.
It's like he starts it, and then Crossover's like, oh, God, something's coming. I better get out of here. He gets hit by it.
He crossed his own ankles up. That was really unfortunate. But that's going to be a 3-0.
He's on the floor. He tripped on himself.
Yeah. Didn't tie his shoelaces too well. But MENARD taking it convincingly 3-0 over a Crossover.
Yeah, that was impressive stuff. Dominating performance there from MENARD.
Yeah, there's a